Aliens panicked over razor-clawed monsters. Humans called them adorable. The shuttle bay echoed with alarms. Cadets scrambled, instructors shouted orders, and security personnel raised their weapons as the containment crates shook violently. From inside came screeches that cut straight through bone, a sound that sent evolutionary alarms blazing in every species present. The crates rattled again. Metal groaned. Something inside was trying to claw its way free. Instructor Rylith, a feathered Corey cadet, screeched, wings half-flared. "Why did you bring predators here?" Rylith's crest feathers flattened with strain. Today's lesson is on recognizing and responding to hostile fauna. These creatures were recovered from a death world. Observe carefully. The crate burst open. A blur of fur and claws leapt into the bay. It landed on all fours, its back arched, teeth bared, razor claws gleaming under the lights. Its yellow eyes flashed like miniature suns. Every alien screamed. Some dove behind crates. Others scrambled for the exits. A Varian nearly tripped over its own tail. Weapons were leveled shakily at the small, snarling monster. And then, "Oh my God!" The voice cut through the chaos. Everyone turned. The human cadet, Sarah, dropped her datapad and ran toward the creature. "Is that a cat?" The bay went dead silent. The predator hissed, tail lashing. Sarah squealed. "It is. Look at you, you grumpy little guy." She crouched, arms outstretched, completely ignoring the fact that half the class was still screaming in terror. The cat blinked. Its ears flattened. Its claws flexed. Sarah cooed. "Oh, are you scared? Who's a brave baby kitty?" The cat hissed again, then promptly bolted straight toward her. Aliens shrieked. Someone fired a stun shot that missed. But instead of shredding her apart, the cat launched itself into Sarah's arms, where it proceeded to knead her uniform with needle-sharp claws before curling against her chest. Sarah grinned like it was the best day of her life. "See? He's just a little stressed. Aren't you, Fluffball?" She scratched under its chin. The cat purred, a deep, rumbling sound that vibrated in the silence. The aliens stared in horror. "That sound," hissed a Drax cadet. "It's growling at her while it rests on her vital organs." "No," Sarah said brightly, "that's purring. Means he's happy." "Happy?" The Corey cadet flared its wings in disbelief. "It has blades on its paws. It could slit your throat in seconds." Sarah looked down at the cat. Its claws were indeed still extended, pricking her arm through the fabric. She laughed. "Yeah, that's how they show love." The aliens looked ready to faint. Before anyone could recover, the second crate burst open. Another furry terror sprang free, skidding across the bay. This one had longer fur, a wilder look, and an even sharper yowl. Aliens screamed all over again. Security aimed weapons, but Sarah just gasped with delight. "Two cats." She rushed forward, still holding the first one. "Oh, look at the floof on you." The second cat puffed up like a spiky ball, hissed, and charged her. The cadets braced for carnage, and then groaned in disbelief as the creature butted its head against Sarah's knee, demanding attention. Sarah crouched down and managed to balance both cats in her arms. One purred so loud it sounded like an engine, the other licked her fingers with a sandpaper tongue. Sarah looked up at the crowd. "You guys seriously think this is scary? They're adorable. Humans have had them as pets for thousands of years." "Pets?" Instructor Rylith choked. His scales shifted color with stress. "Those things have retractable daggers on their paws." "Yeah." Sarah shrugged. "They use them to climb curtains, not murder us." "Usually." The aliens exchanged horrified glances. The Ozak cadet, whose species descended from armored herbivores, edged closer, trembling. "Humans willingly cohabitate with these monsters?" Yep. Sarah set one cat down, where it immediately began sharpening its claws on a nearby supply crate. Sparks flew. She beamed. See? Totally normal behavior. The cat shredded a solid sheet of metal like it was paper. Every alien recoiled. Sarah giggled. Oh, you little menace. That's why we buy scratching posts. Scratching posts, the Corey croaked, feathers puffed. Furniture designed specifically for them to destroy, Sarah explained cheerfully. Several cadets fainted outright. The instructor pressed his claws to his temples. Humans are insane. Sarah just cuddled the second cat, who had started gnawing affectionately on her sleeve. No, we're just animal lovers. Besides, these guys are nothing. You should see dogs. The room went absolutely still again. Dogs, a cadet whispered. Sarah smiled mischievously. Oh yeah. Bigger teeth. Stronger jaws. Louder barks. And they also love belly rubs. The aliens looked ready to evacuate the planet. Meanwhile, the cats had already claimed the Academy Bay as their new territory, one curled happily in Sarah's lap, the other climbing the stacked crates with wild agility. To the humans, they were adorable companions. To everyone else, they were razor-clawed nightmares that no sane civilization would ever allow near sentience. And in that moment, the galaxy learned a new truth about humans. What others feared, humans invited into their homes, and gave names, toys, and love. Because to them, the monsters were adorable.